It's about time we had a discussion about air and embouchure strength again. And over and over and over, when I get a consultation on the phone and people are going on and on about their air and they're having trouble with their air, I try to remind them that air is just really not the major deal that so many university instructors make it out to be, and I'm about ready to prove it right now. Okay? So I want you to watch carefully to my breathing and to my exhaling. I'm not even going to try to take a normal full breath. I'm just going to take a full breath, and that means when I say a normal full breath for me, that would involve throwing my tummy out to make the diaphragm drop down and pull more air into my lungs, and I'm not even going to do that. So what I'm going to do is try to get close enough so you can hear my breathing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhale some air and still play high. You ready? Okay, so I'm going to take a full tank of air, try to figure out what note would be best to play here. Well, we could do a couple different notes. Let's just try the note that almost everybody can get right, high C. Just about everybody can get that, not everybody, but it's a common note. So high C, let me work my way up to it. Right there is about forte, really, folks. So I'm going to take a big breath. It's almost fortissimo. Now I'm going to take a breath, but before I play it, watch, I'm going to let about 25% of the air escape from my lungs. You got to pay careful attention. I'm going to let the air out, freeze it, and play. So basically what you're looking for is less air, but I'm still playing the same intensity. Here we go. So full breath. I'll let it out. Loud, powerful, full. Now let about 25% of the air out, okay? Let's say I really was horrible at breathing and taking in the right amount of air and using the proper breath for our instrument. Let me let out 50% of it. 50%. So here we go, same thing, but listen for the hiss and listen for no inhale. There's going to be no inhale. I'll take a full breath. I'm going to let out 50%, freeze, and play. That's what you're listening for. You're not going to hear me inhale because I'm going to be playing. Here we go. I don't have much air left. I think I actually let too much air out that time. Still, a significant loud round high C. If you were in the room, you probably have to plug your ears. It's pretty loud. Let's go crazy. How about I let almost all the air out of my lungs? Let's say 75%. And when I get done playing, I'm going to finish exhaling so you can realize how much or how little air is left in my lungs. So here we go. It's all about air. You got to listen to it. Big breath. Not much air left. That was probably down. I probably let about 80% of my air supply out, or maybe even 85%. Can you see that? Or this? Think, folks. Just because he or she has a PhD doesn't mean anything. It means they were good at taking tests. They're good at doing this, and doing this. You got to think. Smart. Get your advice from somebody who knows what they're doing. Why don't we take it up to a more advanced level, because I feel like high C is doable by most people. Let's take it all the way up to right past upper register. And who knows what that means? Upper register is high C to double G. Let's take it out, no argument. It's the high C to double G. You go past double G, you're going into extreme upper register playing. Let's do One of the first couple notes you come to outside of upper register, and I'm talking for trumpet, this would be a concert G and R double A. Why is it double A? Because low A is here. Low A. Below the staff, low A. Middle A. Second line A in the staff. High A is right above the staff. Now if we double that, we come up with double high A. It seems that there's an argument on whether that's high A. It's double high A. Hello? We're not playing piano, folks. Are we playing piano? I don't care about piano. I care about this. I don't care if it's a transposing instrument either. We're playing this instrument. That's a low A. Middle A. High A. And double high A. Okay? We got that straight so far? University professors out there? Get it? Alright, good. Now, same trick. It's not really a trick, it's just a feat of embouchure strength. What really is going on here is embouchure strength, folks. I don't care how much you breathe, really. I mean, breathing is part of the compression, and I will advocate that in our course, but if you have one lung and asthma, you can still play lead trumpet. You can still play piccolo trumpet. You can still do the Maurice Andre stuff. Don't let anybody fool you and tell you otherwise. It's not your air, it's this. You don't got this, you're screwed. Let's do the same test on the double A. Full breath. A little tester note. That was definitely fortissimo, bordering on 3 Fs right there. Now you're going to watch me exhale. Listen carefully. I'm going to take a full breath, exhale about 25%, and then play. Not going to be able to take another breath. Listen carefully. It's all uncut and unedited. Big, full, piercing round. That would have cut through just about most big bands. Guaranteed. Okay, let's up the ante. I'm going to let out 50% of my air. If I let out 50% of my air, folks, I'd be down to probably the physical attributes of a 6th or 7th grader playing this instrument, because I am an adult male and I have a large body and big lungs. But if I let out 50% of the air in my lungs, I'd be down to a 6th or 7th grader as far as anatomy goes, physical anatomy. Here we go. Listen for the exhale and listen for nothing after but me playing. So there's no more inhale after that. Okay, that was half a tank of air, baby. How could I do that? It's not magic. This. Don't rationalize the way other people, especially instructors, will have you rationalize you don't got range because you're not breathing correctly. I'm breathing about as uncorrectly as somebody could right now, and still blistering, peeling paint with my double A. Let's go crazy. And I'm going to let out just about almost all my air and see if I can still squeeze out that double A. Pay careful attention and listen. You might want to have your headphones on and put this on speakers. You need to listen that once I exhale, there's no sound. There's no sound of me sneaking air in. I'm down on air in my lungs. Not much. Let's try it again. Double A one more time, but this time with only about 25% of my air capacity. All I had left. No more air. There's a light bulb turning on inside your head for some of you. It better be. It better be. You can practice breathing exercises and stand on your head, run marathons, do yoga until you've taken 10 years off your age. You still are not going to be able to master this instrument and this part of it and the chops and the power until you do what it takes to get the strength here. Go out and run your marathon and go swim 3 miles, go bike 110 miles. You're not going to be able to do what I just did. You're going to have to work on this and this. You're going to have to get tough. You're going to have to do some real work on your embouchure. And also smart work. Quit listening to people with advanced degrees that can't play worth crap. Yeah, they do the same stuff over and over again, don't they? The Hummel and the Haydn and the Brandenburg and the blah blah and the blah blah. I did that stuff when I was in high school. Quit listening to them. Yeah, almost everybody can do that stuff. Pay attention to someone who can do and play how most people cannot. That's who you want to listen to. I'm Kurt Thompson. You already know my site, trumpetssizzle.com. Go get you some right now.